y'all, Kayla here, Sweet Girl Design Co. How are you all doing this evening? A lantern bow as well. 21-inch mesh, trying to scare me. 10-inch mesh. So we've got a couple of options. I think I want to do the bubble method and then add in cruffles, because I always do just cruffles. So we should do something new or different. It's not really new. A lot of wreath makers use that method. And pretty picks. I probably won't use all of these, but we've got quite the collection going on here. So who's in? Who's here? Let me know. Let me know if it's the first time that you've been with us, or if you've always hung out. Hey, Grace. Hey, girl, hey. Grace has got a bunch of information, and she's going to help out, y'all. She has, hey, Brandy, she has codes for the different products. Hey, from Nashville. I am in East Tennessee, between Knoxville and Gatlinburg. You doing okay in Nashville? Hey, Kim. Well, welcome. My name is Kayla. I own Sweet Girl Design Co. And we are doing a collaboration tonight with TMIgifts. The code for the discount over at TMIgifts is CAELA25. Grace, I can. Hold on. My hair's driving me crazy. Does anyone remember how to do that? Oh, I don't remember how to do that, Grace. How did we do this? Oh, wrong side. Thanks, Joyce. I knew I was forgetting something. Awesome. No, Janelle, I forgot to flip my screen around. A setting somewhere. I know. I've already forgot. I found it. Settings. Add. All right. It already says that it's an admin. It won't let me change it. It already says you're an admin. Hey there. Hey, Susie. We are doing this super cute Life is Better in Flip-Flops. Miss Savannah would agree. That's my 3-year-old. Flip-flops and Crocs are her thing. Yeah, that one. It wouldn't. I don't know if it's because you have 2 accounts, but it's not letting me do that because it says it already is. Who knows? So my 3-year-old would agree. She loves her Crocs and flip-flops. We have some super cute flip-flop picks that we're going to add in. The bunnies are listed in my shop, and there's a discount code on them right now. But the bunnies undecorated are from Walmart, if they still have them. Try to find my Etsy. SweetGirlDesigns.com will take you directly to my Etsy page. And it's also linked in my profile, SweetGirlDesigns.com. The coupon code on the bunnies, marketing, sales and coupons. Spring 15. You're welcome, Bonnie. So yeah, they're already listed. SweetGirlDesigns.com. But if you use the code SPRING15, there's a discount on them. And the price does include free shipping. I've got 1 large one and 2 small ones. We are going to get started, y'all. So we are using a wreath frame a traditional wreath frame, something that you all would be able to find regularly. TMIgifts has them if you use the code Caela25, and that's CAELA 25. You get 25% off your order. Thank you, Grace. It will try to autocorrect the Caela, so make sure that it doesn't autocorrect it or you will not be able to, it won't work for you. It's going to try and change it probably to Carla. Thank you, Jennifer. It is different for me, but it will help you all because I know you all can't find the evergreen wreath frames all year. And I buy a plethora of them. Brandy, that's a great question. If we have someone from TMIgifts in here, if you could let us know how long that code is good for, I don't know the answer to that. So do I. I think the same thing. If you're looking for wreath frames, it's TMIgifts. They are listed in my bio. And the code's there too, so you can see the spelling. I have a very uniquely spelled name. But if you're looking for the finished wreath is already listed over on Etsy at sweetgirldesigns.com. Jacqueline, I wish I could. I actually was working with a company somewhere in China to get them where I could sell them in my Etsy shop. And we were trying to shoot for a really reasonable price between like $5, $7 to $10, somewhere in that range. Preferably between $5 and $7 a piece. And that fell through. I'm almost sure I was talking to the same company that does the manufacturing for the ones from Walmart that I love. So I go through and I go ahead and I lift up all of the tinsel ties on the frame. Oh, Jacqueline, I only think I bought like 200, maybe a little more than 200. And I'm afraid that I won't have enough for the year. It's first quarter and I've done 62. Plus or minus a few because some orders have 2 items in it. But I've done 62 items already this year. So we're going to start with the 21-inch mesh. My show, unfortunately, was a bust. I will not be doing any more in my area unless the company that, the boutique that I'm in, unless they go to some. And then, of course, I'll let them go. Hey there. All right, so we're going to take the 21-inch mesh and we're going to do the bubble method. It's like a window pane method. Taylor, she does. She has 2 accounts. She's actually working both her phone and her iPad tonight. She has the list of all the codes already. Awesome. She has the codes already for everything in my shop. Or not in my shop. Everything in that we're making tonight. Hey, I think someone came back in from TMIgifts. So someone was asking how long is that code good for, and I couldn't answer that question. So if you're in here, could you please answer that? I would say this is like a window pane mesh. Hey there, which one of the associates for TMIgifts is in, so that way I can reference you by name. I am going to throw that roll of mesh at my feet. So that way the roll is this direction. Does that make sense? So it's curling away from me. She's working both and making dinner. So we're going to fold it over a little bit. Ah, I get it. Okay. You all call this basket weave. Okay. So they're calling this basket weave mesh, and they're just wanting to know how long is the code good for, the Caela25. So we're going to fold it over just a little bit, and we're going to ruffle The end. And then we're going to put it in our ties, and we're going to give it a twist. So they call it basket weave. I've always called it window pane. It's probably basket weave. And then we're going to give it a nice twist, and we're just going to give it one rotation. We're not going to do it a ton. It's good for the month that we're collaborating with Kayla. Awesome. Then we're going to make a bubble. Can everyone see okay? Are the comments in the way? Let me know and I can move stuff. Good through April. Thank you. Then we're going to kind of put the edges inward. I hope that wasn't thunder. And we are going to measure out a 10-inch poof. I need more space. Thank you, Grace. Okay, we're going to remeasure out a 10-inch lip. We just didn't have enough space. Y'all, I don't work with this much. That's okay. Hey, Kat. Yep, curling towards the table or away from yourself, but the roll is at my feet. If I don't put it at my feet, there's not enough space for me to work with it. So that's what I find works best for me. I just put it at my feet. So we're going to measure out a 10-inch piece. And we're going to just go to the next tie. And we're going to put him in. There's just not enough space here. And I'm just doing one turn because we're going to go back through and we're going to add in cruffles after. I was going to do all cruffles, but I think y'all will probably need to learn something a little different. Just measure it out another 10-inch and go to the next one. I am starting with the outer loop. Hey, Holly. Thank you. Girl, if I stop, we're going to crash. I don't know how I'm functioning at this point. Linda, great question. I typically go live Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, typically, Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time here on TikTok. I try to post as often as I can when I'm going to be going live over on Bookface and IG, just so if you need an update, that sort of thing. 9:30, not 9. Well, Grace is actually being more honest. It usually happens about 9:40. I've got littles. We did not have a game tonight. We had team pictures, and it was just as the group. And I dressed like this because I didn't know if they were going to include coaches. It's okay. It's honestly closer to 9:40. We try to balance work, life, and work. Melody, all of the supplies are from TMIgifts. And if you use the code that Grace is going to put in the comments here in just a second, you'll get 25% off your order until the end of March. So we're just going through and we are adding in bubbles. That's where all of the supplies for tonight's wreath that came from. Thanks, Sammy. I appreciate that. So yeah, it was just team pictures, and I didn't know if they were going to add coaches in. They didn't, thank God. Wasn't feeling the pictures. But the girls were super cute. We're going to get a banner for the girls for the fence. So we're just doing one twist. And I'm pulling pulling it significantly tight. And I just go through and check and make sure my bubbles look like bubbles. I'm not the super athletic one. I am more so the dugout mom / keep the girls in order. So that's my job. I'm dugout mom. Keep the girls in line. They said beginning of April, so I would say the last day of March. March 31st, I would say would be the last day. Oh, through April. My apologies. My apologies. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the correction. Again, we're just doing 10-inch loops. My goal is to do this live in about an hour so we can actually post the replay over on YouTube is the goal. Let's see how well we can do with that. No, thank you for pointing that out. So as I'm doing this, I'm pulling the outer edge kind of under, like tucking it in under. And then from there, I'm measuring out and pulling to the ties. It's the end of April. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. I was also going to go live at the same time either on YouTube or Bookface, but my iPad stand doesn't go tall enough. Because it would have been easier to transfer that over from Bookface than it would be from here. So the wreath is listed in my shop, sweetgirldesigns.com. I need to pack and ship a bunny tonight afterwards. Megan, I do. That would be cute. It is really pretty. So this is the basket weave mesh. Yes, Janelle, I need to pack it, but I can't print any labels, so I'll have to print off the label at work. Okay, so something that happens on occasion where the end of the roll of mesh is right here, and the roll is going to start over. That happens. It's just from the manufacturer. It has nothing to do with where you order your mesh from, and it's going to happen at random. So I'll show you how to start another one. And this kind of works out almost perfectly. It could have gave me one more. Holly, it's okay. I'm going to do my best to post this over on YouTube as long as it'll let me save it. My goal is to try and do this at about an hour, hour and a half, because if it gets too long, then it won't let me save it. So what you're going to do is you're going to curl your end over just like you did at the beginning, and you're going to make the same little ruffle. I wish I had just a couple more inches, because then we have one loop. Thank you, Holly. Okay, so we got to start over on the mesh, but that's okay. There's nothing you can do to control that. As long as TikTok will let me save it, I will have this as a replay. Okay, so in this case, I don't want all of these they just don't like when you start telling people to go to other platforms. They want you to stay on one platform. It does the same thing over on Bookface when you mention other places. That's why we say IG and that sort of thing. It's okay, Holly. Okay, so I'm going to do something a little different with this because I don't want all of this mesh to be stacking on top of each other. So this is where we had to stop the mesh because the end of the roll ended. The roll wasn't over. It's just when it's manufacturing, sometimes they just get to the end of the length, but the whole roll isn't full. I am going to zip tie this under this last loop. So right here, so we put the end of that loop right here. I'm going to zip tie it right here on these bars instead. So we're not stacking all of that mesh on top of each other. Because I still got to fit a cruffle in there. Did that make sense? Thank you so much for all the likes, y'all. We're going to have a lot of new people in here. And I just want you all to know, ask as many questions as you would like. I will try to answer all of them that I can. And if I can't answer them or I miss them, somebody else in the comments usually will answer them for me. Hey, Monty, the craft show was a bust, unfortunately. I won't personally be doing any more in my area. I kind of knew that just from previously doing craft shows. But I wanted to give it a try one more time. Simmons Gifts of Love. If you go to the links in my profile, this is going to be for the TMI gifts. And the code is Kayla25 to get 25% off your order. It's okay, Monty. A lot has changed. You know, my wreaths, I feel like, look better. Not only do my wreaths look better, I know how to better price my items. I know how to judge myself for my area, and it just didn't go right. Pamela, when I first started, I started by using ribbon assortment boxes from different wreath shops. But another good way to look at it is find a ribbon that you want to use that has your print. So say we were going to use this ribbon with the flip-flops and the different colors, the yellows, the blues, the pinks, the stripes, the polka dots. Find one of your prints that you want to use first. I haven't decided which ones we want to use yet or if we use both. So find your print that you want to use, your staple item. And then pull your colors from that. So like blue polka dots, to pull in polka dots from that. You could add in a solid pink to pull in the colors of pink from this. If you're adventurous like me, I add lots of prints and lots of stripes and stuff like that to a bow. You could add a stripe to this to bring in all of the colors of the ribbon. Just find something that you like, your print, and go from there. So this sign had the blues, the pinks, the cow print, very country. So of course we wanted to throw in some pink with rodeo, because again, very country. Our cow print, our blue. Just take what you have from your sign or your main printed ribbon and start from there. But ribbon assortments are perfect as well to use. Okay, so we're going to go up to the top ring. So we're just going to measure again out 10 inches, and we're just going to go to the top. I do like this method for the wreath form. I think it gives it a nice full effect, and we are also going to add in cruffles after that. I always use cruffles, so I wanted to change it up and do something a little different so that way you all can learn something new. I typically design on evergreen wreath forms, and the only style I do is cruffle method. Taylor, I did not know that. Now, I do know a lot of places give out free stuff for your birthday. I'm always there for Starbies. Firehouse. Firehouse does stuff for your birthday. Is it a free medium sub? Maybe? 6-inch sub? Whatever their medium is. You were so excited. And we're just repeating that same method over and over again. We're just doing 10-inch bubbles, making sure that we kind of give them a little bit of fluff if they're not cooperating. And we're just going around. Thank you. Hey, Beth. This is going to be a summer wreath. It's already listed in my shop. It's a flip-flop wreath. The craft show was a bust. It did not go well, unfortunately. I am Kara. This is part of our TMIgifts collaboration. And I thought it'd be I'm a certain kind of special. Taylor, it's your birthday. You don't want me to sing. Happy birthday to you. That's all I'm going to sing. Blonde moment. In the zone moment is what we'll call it. Okay. Just repeat yourself. Sorry. Totally had it in the zone moment. This is 21-inch deco mesh. 21-inch basket weave deco mesh. And it's over at TMIgifts. It's a great price for 21-inch mesh. Listen, Taylor, I was in the zone. You said dessert. I wasn't thinking. And again, I'm just giving it one twist because we've got to add in our cruffles. We'll call it a blonde moment or in the zone, one or the other. The code is Kayla25 for 25% off your order with TMIgifts. My goal is to be able to post the replay also. Is the mesh soft? The mesh is not super soft, but it's not super plasticky. Does that make sense? I have sold a ton of flocked bunnies. I actually pulled 4 out of my shop so that way I could take them to the craft fair, and I listed them all on Etsy. These are the 3 that we have left. There's a coupon in Etsy. It is spring 15 to get 15% off the bunnies. Because I don't want to store them. My goal is to sell completely out of them, so that way I have none left to have to store. In my wreath shop, that just wouldn't be fun. Yes, I make bows for the bunnies also. So like if you just have the bunnies and you want bows for them, we can do that also. Oh, it's CAELA 25. I wish we could leave that pinned. I wish it wouldn't disappear on us. CAELA 25. Trisha, I could, but I don't typically leave I don't typically leave like out of season items there. I try to change the, like, Easter's almost here, so the out of season items, I would only be taking them there for a short time. Okay, we're going to do the same thing here. We are at the end where we're going to use our last cruffle. Hey, Lisa. So we're going to measure out a little past our 10-inch mark, and we're going to cut it off. I called it a cruffle. I meant our bubble. We're on our last bubble. Elena, that's good to know. I'll have to check that out. Okay, we're going to do the same thing where we folded the end over just a few inches, not a whole lot. It's like maybe 3 inches is the fold over. So that way you all know exact. We're just going to ruffle it to the center like this. Then we're going to do the same thing that we did previously where we zip tied on the underside, so that way we don't have everything inside of that tie. I'll have to check out the facts and questions poll to see if that would help us. I don't see it quickly. I will learn about that in the near future. So I'm just taking a second zip tie and I'm zip tying that into the frame. I'm going to pull it a little tighter. I've not heard of that before, Lisa. Nice and tight. Yep, I only have one moderator. Yep, frequently asked questions, but I don't see anything for that. Thank you, Kat. It is very pretty. Oh, we were talking about this. It's not super hard plasticky. It is semi-soft. It is a 21-inch mesh, and I think that the price on the 21-inch mesh is really good. So right now, this is what the underside looks like, because I know that that's going to be asked. And we have a nice, full frame. This wreath is listed, yes, sweetgirldesigns.com. Elena, I will definitely look more into it. I just can't see an option to set that up real quickly from here. We do have a little bit of mesh left. That would be perfect, because I can't see anything from my end where it says that. Or you can send it to Grace. Awesome! Melody, we are working on a summertime wreath. It's life is better in flip-flops. So we do have a little bit of 21-inch mesh left. It is a poly mesh, but it is a basket weave. It's very nice mesh. Grace may have found it. That's a poll. I am going to use the Deluxe Easy Bow Maker. I am. I am also going to be I'm going to also be releasing a tutorial on Etsy very soon on how to do different bows on the Easy Bow Maker. It's coming. I have to do I had to take a tutorial to learn how to post tutorials. And I'm not quite there yet. Okay, so let's get our hot pink mesh and let's make some cruffles. Yeah, that didn't work. That was a different type of pull. Melody, it is not. This one is listed over my shop, sweetgirldesigns.com, and it has free shipping. What is the short dowel for? The short dowel is for hair bows. I also think it helps prevent that first taller dowel from falling out, honestly, too. Because it will move for wider or thicker ribbon. We need 18 pieces. Because there's 10 at the bottom and 8 and like 10 on the outside and 8 on the inside. Oh, I use the back side of my pliers all the time because they will become loose as you work with it. I personally don't glue them in because you do want movement because you're going to use thicker ribbons and that sort of thing, and sometimes they're going to need to be able to be a little flexible. But I just beat mine in with my pliers. And I'll probably have to do that tonight too. Ruth will not be able to make it tonight. In case anyone was wondering, she messaged me. They had to go out tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I wasn't keeping count. That was 8. Melody, I only show the sign. So it's just a stock photo that's got a pair of flip-flops on it and polka dots. And it just says, it just says life is better in flip-flops. But it's the full price, free shipping. I always pre-list them before they're made because a lot of the times the wreath will sell during the live. And I don't want them to have to wait until I get it posted that night after midnight or the next day. You're counting for me? Awesome. I'm going to turn my glue down just a little bit. I'm fighting with getting the correct temperature on my glue the last couple of nights. I either want to set the smoke detector off or it's still not melted. Now the cross is gone, but I can do more crosses. Do I have to use a lighter on the nicer ribbon, or is that it's just a big box issue? I don't have to use it on these because we're going to use the cruffle method, and all of that cut part is going to be in the inside. Yeah, typically my wreaths sell during the live, for the most part. I have quite a bit of stuff to post from the craft show in Etsy, and I've just been too busy to get them on there. How many more do we need? Thank you so much, Pamela, for subscribing to me. I appreciate that so much. I almost missed the comment where it had told me that you subscribed. I just posted a video not too far back of how I store them. Awesome. Let me see if I can see how many videos back that is. That way that can help you. I think I'm a little shadow banned right now. My videos aren't being seen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 20 videos. I didn't realize it was that many. Pamela, that's okay. I will be more than happy to teach you what I know. And I also have a tutorial coming to Etsy very soon on all of the bows that I enjoy making. And that will be an overhead. Like what I see is what you're gonna see. I have a lot more than 20 videos on my page, but if you scroll to the 20th video from the top, it will be about how I store my wreaths. Okay, I forgot that 18 cuts is the whole roll. I forgot. So you're just gonna cut the whole roll. Sorry, y'all. You're so welcome. There's lots of videos that I post on, you know, the greenery that I like to use, how I store wreaths I haven't sold, craft show stuff, all of those things. And if you ever have a question and I've missed it in the comments of our live, go put it on a video and I will make a video out of it and answer your question. Yeah, 20-inch cuts. The math didn't work in my head. You know how long it's been since I used a whole roll of mesh in one order? Alright, so you're just going to go in here and you're going to add a cruffle to every tie. Now, this is a preference. I prefer to untwist the ties, add it in, and then retwist the ties back. Do you have to do that step? No. You can just add it to it without untwisting it. So for a cruffle, you're going to curl your two ends, and then you're going to ruffle your center. And that's going to be your cruffle. You're just going to go into your ties, untwist, and add it in. Jacqueline, you've been struggling with yours? Mine was doing a little smoking this evening because I had it turned up way too hot. Did I not answer your questions with a video? I have some saved to my drafts that I haven't posted yet. So I just untwist our tie. That's why I only twist them once, because I know I'm going to go back through it and untwist them. And then I just give them their twist back. Thank you. I'm doing it where the curled part is down because I curl away from my body. So this is away from my body. I curl it twice away from my body and then I ruffle it. And that's just how I use the mesh. I don't flip it over to use it. So technically the seam is down. Thank you so much, Melody. So the wreath has sold. See, that's what happens, y'all. You gotta move fast. I'm so happy you were able to find it. Sorry for the confusion. I am very excited that you're here too, Melody. And then if you see something you don't like and you would like to change it, you just let me know, okay? The wreath frames with the ties already on it. If you go to the link in my profile, it's under TMIgifts. It has the code right there in the link, like you can see the code. You get 25% off your order, and that is where the frames come from. And then Grace just posted the forms code. So all you have to do is go to the search bar at TMIgifts.com and put in that code. You love this technique? Awesome. I figured I would change it up instead of doing all cruffles. And I'm very happy with that decision. Thank you so much, Melody. But yeah, all of my favorite places to shop are linked in my profile. But these are from TMIgifts. And it's a discount code for 25% off your order. We all like a discount. Hey, Michelle. No problem. Drink break. They sent me a tumbler. It's not this one. They sent me a super pretty pink one, and I forgot to take it downstairs to wash it. Me too, Kat. Their 21-inch mesh prices are awesome if you enjoy using 21-inch mesh. All kinds of wreath supplies, craft supplies, home decor, items, because you know we're all a sucker for home decor. Jacqueline. Obviously I'm liking pink too. My daughter's softball team is pink and black. That's why I'm in super pink. I wouldn't have matched the wreath. You went down a rabbit hole? They are super fast with shipping. I love me some free shipping. Or not free shipping, fast shipping. Free shipping's good too, but fast shipping. That is so awesome. So we're just going in, opening up those ties, and we're adding a piece of the deco mesh in the cruffle method. Curl those ends about twice, and then ruffle the center. And then I do seam down because I'm not going to flip it over to put it in. Kat, go to the link in my profile, and then don't forget to use the discount code. Hey, from Florida. Jessica, definitely not. I missed something. You are so welcome. Oh, you missed the blue mesh? Oh no. I feel like I will probably be doing at least once a month this style of wreath. I have wreath frames I need to use anyways. I would say that this style of wreath, I am super happy using the 21-inch mesh. Melody, the discount code is for TMIgifts. The discount code is for ordering supplies. I don't have a discount code on those wreaths right now, just on the bunnies. So no discount code. She purchased the wreath out of my Etsy shop, so that doesn't have a code. That's for, so TMIgifts and myself did a collaboration, and they're offering a code right now. Perfect, Melody. Sorry, there could get some confusion in here when we're talking about multiple sites. I don't find it difficult at all. I'm not going to get into super detail on how to make a bow with the Deluxe Easy Bow Maker during this live. I am going to make a bow, but I'm going to be releasing a tutorial on Etsy soon on multiple bows to make. So like we're going to make, in that tutorial, I plan to have probably 4 or 5 different bows styles that you can make on the bow maker. Single colored. I'm going to show you in the event you have a ribbon that's printed and then your print's upside down. A bow that I make. Melody, that's so funny. You need a front door for the wreath you just got. Nothing a little paint can't freshen up. Melody, in case you don't already have a way to hang a wreath, just so you know, my favorite way to hang a wreath is using the 5-pound command hooks from Walmart, Amazon, anything like that. And I just adhere it to the front of my door, and that sucker stays there forever. Well, you can take it off. It's not like permanent. But I've had one on my door for 6 years now, and it gets direct sunlight. And that 5-pound command hook doesn't go anywhere. I don't prefer the ones that like hang over your door frame and like bounce and move back and forth and stuff. I don't love those. You're so welcome, Melody. Cat, I agree. I love mine. This one's curling a little extra. A lot of the wreaths that I had listed in my Etsy shop right now are actually wreaths that were not designed during lives. Those were like pre my live days when I was scared of my face in social media. All right, last one, y'all. Curl those ends in, ruffle it in the center. I put the spine down just out of preference. You could put the spine up if you choose. You're going to twist the ties. You're going to place your piece of deco mesh in and then give it a nice twist back. All right, y'all. Our deco mesh is all added to our frame. It is nice and full and fluffy. 21-inch mesh is perfect for the bubble method with the cruffles. It makes it nice and full. Nothing bothers me more than if you see the wreath frame. I don't want to see that. Pet peeve. Pet peeve, I tell you, pet peeve. I was just talking about how I don't use it much anymore. This is some nice mesh. I am making some of the cruffles at the top just a slightly bit smaller, only because we gotta fit this in a box. And the way I'm making it smaller is just kind of pulling a little bit of it towards the center of the bubble. Just to flatten them out just a little bit. We would like to fit it in a box. The pink mesh was 10-inch mesh, and I cut them at 20 inches long. Okay, so here's our options. I can't grab this. Okay, gonna hold this up. We can do, it's gonna always look like it's up and down until I add the bows. So I thought about putting them at an angle. It still looks like it's up and down. So putting it at an angle on this frame, and then doing our loopy bow on this side of the wreath and doing a bow at the bottom. Does that make sense? It still looks like it's on there straight. I promise it's not. It's angled. So it's angled. We're going to do maybe the bow in the corner with our loopies, our tails down the side, and then do a bow on this side. Could do a nice big bow on this side and loopy on the far side. Also, I could switch the sides and do the bow over here and do our loop on this side. How wide is this wreath already? Six. Just trying to see if what size box it's going to need, that's all. Loopy bow on my left. Should I angle the flip-flops? Big bow on the right? Or should I do the flip-flops straight up and down? You love the angle? Okay, Melody, is this going on a double door or a single door? Because that will help me determine which side I'm doing the bow on. Okay. When you open the door, does it open? Is that to the left? Or does it open? Should open to the left. I know that sounds so silly, but it helps with the placement of the bows. Now I have a tickle in my throat because that lemonade was really sour. Okay, it's to the left. Okay, then I'm going to put the big bow over here. Like this. Thank you, Melody. watch is sleeping. Okay, let's try to finish this in a half hour. Okay, I don't have white pipe cleaner, so I'm going to use a blue one. So that way it should camouflage itself into the back of the deco mesh. I'm going to add a single pipe cleaner to this hook on the back. We're going to add a pipe cleaner there, and then we're going to put a hole in the metal frame at the bottom, but you're not going to see that because we're going to cover it with all of our fun bows and ribbons. This is a jewelry punch, I believe is what they're called. TMIgifts, let me know if you carry this in your shop. Hey Britt, it was a bust. I will not be doing another one in my area. You're getting them ordered. I do believe that I have it linked in my profile for Amazon. If not, I will go ahead and get them listed tonight. But these are fantastic if you're going to be using metal signs. But I will link them tonight as soon as this live is over. But TMIgifts says that they will be ordering them, so they may be on their site soon. Oh no. I don't have any more blue ones, so we're going to have to go with black. It's okay, Britt. I knew it going into it. I should not have done it, but I wanted to give it one more try before I completely gave up on craft shows. Hey, Claudia. My area is just not, it's just not the area for them. I knew better. At least not for me. I think other people might do good. The soap dude was doing great. Oh, Sammy, I'm sorry. You made a wreath with a metal pickup truck on it and it made you cuss? Listen, we've all been there. We've all cussed at a wreath before. Are you really wreath making if you don't cuss at something? So what you're going to do is feed that pipe cleaner around your wreath frame. I'm just going to tie it loosely real quick so it will hold it, and then I'm going to flip it over. Hey there! I tied it so loosely that I just pulled it off. We are not using an evergreen form tonight. We are using a regular wreath frame with tinsel ties on it. This is part of a collaboration with TMIgifts. And I showed you a method to do with a wreath form that you all could get easily access to. I know that a lot of you want to use evergreens, but we can't find them all the time. I wish that pipe cleaner was blue or white. Just situate your sign in there however you want to. Just fiddle with it. Sometimes you're not going to get it the first try. Hey, Carrie. I did do poofs, and then I did cruffles. Grace, whatever you did definitely worked. So if they click on it, you can see the code. So if you click on that, If you clicked on that thing, then you could see the code. I may have just made it go away. And then I just cut my ties short because I don't want to see them. Thank you, y'all. We're just going to tighten this one up just a little bit. Hey, Macy. No, I don't tuck the sign all the way in. I leave it on top. I want to be able to see the whole thing. I want to be able to see the shape of the flip-flops. I am in East Tennessee. Oh, hey, Carrie. It's for TMIgifts. It's Kayla25 to get 25% off your order of supplies. I'm in East Tennessee between Knoxville and Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, Sevierville. It's okay, Carrie. We're trying to figure out how to use that feature so that way we can put codes and stuff like that. Me too, Macy. That one. So yeah, I don't push it all the way in because I want to be able to see it. Really, I'm trying to get this mesh down a little bit. But we won't be able to see that tie I added in down here. I swear it's at an angle. Your friend lives in Dandridge? Awesome. That's not too far from me. All right, y'all. Let's make a bow. Thanks, Tiffany. We're going to use some hot pink. We're going to use some flip-flops. We're going to use some stripes. We have lime green Swiss dot. I will not be going live tomorrow. Fridays and Saturdays are for family. I go live Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. I try to post over on Bookface and IG when I'm going to be going live that day, but my whole work-life balance doesn't go great. And the ladies and possibly gentlemen from TMIgifts know that I also will fail to answer emails. I work full-time in HR. I am a mom of 2 very, very active girls. And participate in sports and that sort of thing. And then I also run my wreath business. I'm not done yet. I'm probably going to add in possibly some ribbon tails. So we're going to see. Maybe at the end I might cut them out. I might leave them. We haven't decided yet. So let's make a bow. I want to be wild and use both of the flip-flop summertime ribbon. Perfect, Tiffany. I appreciate you all so much. Work-life balance is not much of a balance right now. My girls are 7 and 3. But we are very active in the softball funness. And all that brings. Very active, very competitive. Very competitive. We used a little bit of this the other night. Don't know if I was supposed to break into the collaboration box yet or not, but we had a bow to make for a wreath, and this one was perfect for it. So we broke into this one. I definitely think I want to throw in this stripe because it incorporates all of the colors. The blue from the mesh, the pink, all of the colors. Some pink, some green polka dot, and some blue polka dot. Perfect. It was just before our collaboration live, and I was like, I don't know. We have softball. Thank you, Carrie. Those bunnies in the background are available. They are ready to ship. They would go out this week, and they're over in my shop. There's a discount for them. It's spring 15 for 15% off, and they have free shipping also. They need a home because I don't want to store them. But we do softball anywhere from 2 to 4 nights a week, and sometimes we're 45 minutes from the house. Let's make a bow. Let's make a bow. It's $91.98 free shipping plus 15% off with the code SPRING15. I tried to do even more percentage off on them, but unfortunately the shipping is outrageous. Super outrageous. So unfortunately I could not come down any more on them. We're going to start out with some 6-inch loops in our Deluxe Easy Bow Maker. They are, Sammy. Lots of fun summer colors. I am so ready for summer. This ribbon is phenomenal. I love the thickness. Aw, that's awesome, Carrie. I bet you she did love it. They are so soft. Sorry, Carrie. I forgot you were also a creator. Thank you. Thanks, y'all. That's my once a day sneeze. I have this random, like, one sneeze. Can't figure out if I'm going to have bad spring allergies or not. Thank you. Randomly decided not to start my allergy medicine January 1st like I normally do. I don't know if that was a good idea or not. Okay, let's mix up these colors. Let's use some green polka dots. So the tutorial that I'm going to be releasing on Etsy will be an overhead. So you are going to be viewing the ribbon exactly like I view the ribbon. And you will learn this bow. You're going to learn the loopy bow. You'll learn how to make a bow with a single color, which I'm going to teach the single colored first. I see that one. I see that comment, Grace. Goodness, Carrie, that's a lot of sneezing. But if you said something else, Grace, I must have missed it. I haven't started anything intense for the spring yet. You have 6 buddies left. Awesome, Brandy. I hope you do amazing at your show. If you don't have a shelving system yet, Brandy, check out that video that I posted 4 videos ago of that super awesome, very easy to fold up, very convenient to move around a craft show shelf. It's linked to my profile also. That thing was so convenient. I put all the bunnies on the top shelf and then all my arrangements on the other shelves. Oh no, Brandy. That's rough. It's hot pink. Hot pink edged ribbon. That shelving, Tracy, was so awesome. Like, that and the wreath shelving are the two best things that came out of that craft show. It fit in the front seat of my husband's pickup truck. I was very limited on space. They make taller of those shelves, Brandy, and they make shorter. But I bought the one right in the middle. Hot pink edge flip-flop ribbon. Yes, ma'am. There are two of Grace. She's got both of her profiles. She's got her business profile and her personal profile going. We're just going in with a solid hot pink. I added ribbon to this. Not all of this ribbon came with the collaboration. So I do two, whatever side I start the tail on, there's one loop, and then the other side has two, and I alternate that back and forth. I'll teach that in that tutorial on how I decide how many loops I do. I believe the tutorial is going to be about $20. Grace is doing double duty tonight, so that way she can answer all the questions. I gave her the list. There's a sheet that tells tells the code for everything and all, and she's able to post from that. We need to send Grace a box of supplies for everything she does. That's what needs to happen. Thank you. I love my bows. That's why I want to teach you all, because I can't teach you in a live. The angle's wrong. And it takes lots of practice, and you need to be able to watch that tutorial over and over and over again until you get it. You need something more than just a tutorial from a live. Thank you, Morgan. I appreciate you. So this one I'm choosing to just do 2 loops. I have no method to that madness. Do not ask me how I decide if I'm going to do 2 or 3. Sometimes I just throw a random print in there and I just do a 2 loop. Hey Chris, so all of these items are from TMIgifts, and there's a code right now, Kayla25, where you can get 25% off your order. I did not cut this ribbon. But also, any of the shops that I shop at for my supplies are all linked in my profile, but everything we're using tonight is TMIgifts. No date yet on the tutorial. I have to, so y'all, I'm literally watching and taking a tutorial or a class on how to post videos over on Etsy. But I promise, I will post it here. I will post it on Bookface. I'll post it on IG. It will be everywhere when I release that tutorial. And I swear, it better go smoothly. But yeah, I have to take a class on how to do it because I don't know how. Recording me, that's one thing. Getting it to post there, whole nother boat. I'm moving slow. I'm moving slow, y'all. Okay, one last one. We're going to use this pretty stripe right in the center. Y'all get to start thinking about what are we going to do for the loopy bow. Like the waterfall bow that we're going to do. I need to get some aluminum foil up here so I can sharpen my scissors. They're dulling out faster than my last pair. We have made a lot more wreaths though. I know, I'm doing a horrible time at my deadline tonight. Thank you. I just won't be able to save the live until I'm home on my computer. That's the difference. I like to be able to save the live on the go. I love these. These are the Fisker 8-inch. I love them. They usually do really well. Think about it though. I sold 120 items last year on a pair of scissors. I've already sold 62 this year, first quarter. So my scissors are getting more abuse than last year. I just need to bring up some aluminum foil. Tiffany, that is good to know. I may need to check them out because my scissors are getting more abuse than they were in the past. I love the hot pink edged yellow flip-flop and sunglass ribbon. Super thick ribbon. In a good way. Like, not complaining. I'm just giving it a nice little fluff. Are you wanting the completed wreath or are you wanting wreath supplies, Pamela? Thank you. So we're going to tuck this bow in right here in the bottom corner. Pamela, all of the supplies, Grace has been listing all of the codes for the items, but it is TMIgifts. They are listed in my profile. Thanks, Tiffany. And then if you use the code Kayla25, and that's CAELA, you'll get 25% off your order. I will, if you go over to Bookface and you follow me on Bookface or IG, I will post the photo of all of the items listed out for you with their codes so you can search them by code. Will that be helpful? I've already posted the picture. I just don't remember. So Bookface or IG, if I haven't already posted it, I will post it. If I have, I'll repost it. I thought I did, but now I'm second guessing myself. Good night, Lisa. It was great having you here, dear. Pamela, it's just opposite. We can't actually say the name of it. They're all linked to my profile, all my social media accounts. Listen, I don't care. Bookface is Facebook, IG is Instagram. They just don't like us to say them here. So we try to abide by that. But if you have a hard time finding them, they are all the same name, but they're also linked to my profile. Okay, no problem. We probably won't be live much longer. We're going to get everything on here. Thanks for hanging out. It's okay, Pamela. It's okay. It's just, we're just trying to go by what TikTok wants, and they don't want us to say those things. Grace, you can put it where it's spaced out. I think that will be fine. We're just talking about, because I say Bookface and IG, so we don't make the algorithm and all the other things mad at us. Okay, so is that too much flip-flop? Thank you, Emily. You probably can't see that. I think it will work. What color do we want to add to this? Do the yellow. Thought about not doing any of the flip-flop at all and doing solid colors. Because we have the flip-flop sign, we have the flip-flop in the main bow. Cecilia, I'm so sorry. I'm going to try and post this over on YT. So that way we can do the replay. Grace, you the bomb. Where can you get a monthly wreath kit? That's a great question. If you want a monthly subscription, I would say that Deco Exchange has a monthly subscription box. I need to link them in my profile. I have a link for the Deco Exchange one. You can buy them individually from wreath supply companies like the Wreath Shop. Tiffany, do you all have wreath supply kits? Hardworking Mom has one, yes. I don't recall seeing them in TMIgifts, but I may be wrong. Should be soon. Thank you, Tiffany. So TMIgifts should be getting them soon. Those are super popular. People love wreath supply kits. They also like ribbon assortment boxes. I will link I will do the link for the Deco Exchange one in my profile soon. Probably tonight when I go lay down in bed. Y'all, I'm constantly working. I'm constantly trying to make sure I'm doing the best for you all and putting all the things in my profile and signing up for new stuff. I don't stop. I can't. I don't know how. I don't know how. And I get to work and at my job where I work HR, and I don't stop thinking about wreath making. Like, what could I be doing to make my business better? If I just walked away from my job, would I succeed? I'm afraid that this is too much. Too much yellow, too much flip-flops. I can add some ribbon tails with the flip-flops, and that's what I'll do. But for the little loopy bow, we're just going to go with solids and stripes. I'm like, if I could go live at normal people time, like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I could sell to those people, and then I could still go live at night with y'all. Pink Swiss dot? Got a lot of dots going on. I'm just so scared to fail. Hey, Judy. You want some green Swiss dot in there? Okay. I think it's just too much over there on that side. So we're going to do the stripe. I didn't plan on adding 4 to this. What if I fly? Thank you, Rachel. So if I'm going to add Swiss dot, I'm going to need to add it now. But I've already added solid pink, so I don't think the pink Swiss dot would be ideal. I'm adding a lot to this. Oh, I know what I can do. I can add a tail here. They don't all have to be long. I do this all the time. Stop stressing about it. I will teach you all how to make this in slow motion in the view of what I see as well. Oh, hey, Melody. Well, in that case, whatever you want. If you want green Swiss dot, we add green Swiss dot. Hey, Becky. Yeah. Yeah. Stupid watch won't answer my husband. Hold, please. I'm doing okay. I can't complain. But y'all are very honest. I don't stop. I live, eat, breathe this. I might cut this blue one short. We'll see here in just a second. So I need to add in a few ribbon tails and some picks. My husband asked me how much longer I was going to be working. I don't know. Thank you, Beth. Or Beth Ann. I mess that up all the time. I don't know if you go by both. Okay. I may cut this blue one short. We'll see here in just a second. I do work out of my home. Oh, wait. That wasn't a question for me. Sorry. Yeah, he's home, but he's going to have to work all day tomorrow. We have some really bad storms coming in, and then he probably won't be home Saturday. Oh! So yeah, I work out of my home. Oh, I'm in East Tennessee, so I'm between Knoxville and Gatlinburg Pigeon Forge. Sevierville, that sort of thing. Thank you, Kat. Hold these a little tight. What brought you to Tennessee? I thought you mentioned something before about having to come here, but I can't remember what it was for. Oh my goodness, you're in Gatlinburg? Yep, that's pretty much my home. So I am going to cut this one shorter. Not quite long enough for a tail. I don't want this down in the words, so I'm just going to cut it a little shorter. And then I'm going to cut this one. Got a little carried away with this one too. He's been watching, there's a Tennessee baseball game tonight. Hey, Nicole. He's not normally up this late. Okay. So here are what we have so far. And we're going to add ribbon tails. So we'll use some of the flip-flops in this. I don't use ribbon tail boards, but that's just my preference. If you like ribbon tail boards, go for it. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I do have picks. They are flip-flops. Thank you. Thank you, Reggie. That's just me texting. The luxury of having like every Apple product there possibly is. Three. This wreath has sold, yes. If you follow my shop, sweetgirldesigns.com, and you favorite it, I am going to be posting more wreaths, more summer wreaths. We've got some lemon wreaths coming, 4th of July, bees, some lantern swags, all coming out here very soon. We had a craft show last weekend, and I have some stuff to post from that. The ribbon tails are 14 inches. I don't want that with that one. I don't think. Just doing ribbon tails. I haven't done this many ribbon tails in a while. I usually do about 5 ribbon tails. So 10 pieces of ribbon on my wreaths. This is just a different style than I typically do. We're just doing something a little different. I need 4. I'm going to dovetail. Y'all let me forget one. I'm going to dovetail my 2.5 inch and angle cut my 1.5 inch. Thank you, Carrie. Thanks, Tracy. I haven't decided if that one's going to get listed yet or if I'm keeping that for myself. I mean, in all honesty, if somebody really wants to buy it, they can. I'll just make another one. If anyone wants to know what my style is, hey, Mom of Two, how are you? That would be awesome, Tracy. If you really want this, if you want to send me a message on any of my social media accounts, I would be happy to sell it. Oh, but if you're interested, I also have recently got a Highland cow wreath attachment, and if you like Highland cows, it's big, it's cool. I'm going to be putting all sorts of stuff in it. Probably some florals. So I don't know if Highland cows are your thing, but that was delivered yesterday. If you favorite my shop, sweetgirldesigns.com, it will tell you when I list new items, and that's Etsy. I don't know if you like Highland cows. I love Highland cows. Yes, I finally received my Highland cow yesterday. You love Highland cows? It's okay. I assumed that's where it was going. Not with what it said. So, I mean, honestly, I can list both, and you could choose from either one. That would be awesome too. Highland cow is on the list of things I want to make next week. I just don't know what day of the week it is. The event did not go well. It was a dud. Actually sold nothing at the show. And that's okay. Megan, you love Highland cows? Aren't they the cutest? They're so fluffy. Our husband should let us have a cow. I tried to tell Dalton that I wanted goats. And I want to name one Senior Carrots. It's okay. It happens. I know my area. I actually already knew that was going to happen. I wanted to give it another try. Yeah, I told Dalton I wanted goats. And so Senior Carrots is a donkey from Spirit, and my daughter loves that show. And so I thought that a goat named Senior Carrots would be cute too. Yeah, it's on an evergreen wreath frame. Girl, that's all I usually design on, but we're gonna start designing once a month on a regular wreath frame. I'm gonna need to get some more 21-inch mesh. We are gonna get started on patriotic and summer designs. Patriotic summer, like every day. I'm gonna make a lantern swag. This evergreen, the one we did tonight, was a work form. Hey, Monica. Western one is an evergreen. So we're going to start working on patriotic, everyday, and summer designs. Grace is hushing people. It's okay. I blanked on the fact that you said it was your birthday, and I said absolutely nothing like an idiot. Listen, we can't block the moderator. That's not how this works. Yeah, everyone's phone's always dead. Okay, so I am going to take flip-flops and polka dots, and we're gonna go in and put some ribbon tails in, except I went the wrong direction with those. So I just pinch them in the center. I kind of give them a curl with my fingers. And we go in and we add them into our ties. Again, I go ahead and I just untwist the ties, add it back in, and then give it another twist. I do not need to sing, so no, we're not singing. I was not meant for singing. Aww. I've just had lots of practice, that's all. Just keep working with it. Use good quality ribbon. It'll get better. You know how much I could do with a power nap and a nice coffee? I can change the world. Aw, Carrie, just keep working at it. I promise. We've just had lots and lots of practice. I'm at, I don't know, hundreds of wreaths by now. Let's see. Y'all. Where are we at? Polka dots and shrubs. I just alternate them. Are we ready for Easter? I mean, kinda. I got the girls' Easter basket stuff. I have some 4th of July wreaths listed in my shop now. Some really pretty ones with free shipping over at sweetgirldesigns.com. But we're going to start designing some new ones here very soon. That's cute. Raised food and water bowls are very, very important. It helps their stomachs. So yeah, if you're looking for patriotic, I have some really pretty ones already listed. And everyone loves some free shipping. Thank you, Nicole. We definitely didn't stick to the time frame, y'all. Definitely did not stick to the time frame. Hey, Martha. Good evening. I made a wreath outside my comfort zone. I should be nicer to myself. Carrie, that is very, very possible. Absolutely. My husband, actually, I kind of designed it and my husband built ours. I'm hard on myself. I've taken apart mini wreaths. Y'all got any questions? Oh, my dad's, I didn't ask my father-in-law. I totally forgot. I will do my best to remember to ask him tomorrow. So that way I can tell y'all Sunday. Alright, y'all. Don't forget about the code for the TMIgifts. Kayla25. They are linked to my profile. I'm going to do the supply list over in Bookface and IG. I think it's posted there, but I'm not 100% sure, and I'll post it again, even if I did post it. Liz, this one has sold. It was for the shop. Thank you, Liz. This was part of our TMI collaboration. Did I need these last two? No. But was I going to waste the ribbon? No. Good night. Good night, friend. It was great having you here. Thanks for hanging out. We're almost done. I'll post pictures of it. Thank you. TMIgifts is a supply company. They have wreath making supplies, crafting supplies, home decor, all sorts of stuff. I haven't done a rooster wreath in a while. But I can do a rooster wreath, yes. All right, let's get these picks in. So we can call it a night. These are our flip-flops. So I want to make a lantern swag out of these also. If you all want to see the lantern swag, I'll probably run up tomorrow night. And I'm going to make a lantern swag with these. So the lantern swag is essentially a bow with, it's going to have some greenery and it's going to have these flip-flop picks in it. And you attach that bow to the top of a lantern. Are those not adorable? So typically in my evergreen wreaths, I would hot glue them in. I've turned my hot glue gun on, but we're going to see. We may zip tie these in. Now you want to get a pedicure? That would be so nice. Not in the budget. I just need to get my toenails. I need to paint them again. They're looking scary. I personally would feel better if I zip tied these in instead of hot glued them because of the frame. I haven't had mine painted since September. Missy, I'm going to try and put it on YT. Oh, that's awesome, Martha. Do they let in-person shopping? Missy, you are the best. Martha, I get that. You know you've made it in the business, like in the business world or the wreath making world or anything like that, where you've hid all your supplies from your husband for so many years, when you don't care if that supply is sitting next to your back door and your husband sees it for 4 days. I have like 3 huge boxes next to my back door, and I do not care. My husband no longer judges me. He expects nothing less at this point. But that's your sign you've made it. I'm just trying to pull that zip tie so tight so that way that greenery does not come out of there. Or this pick, I should say. It's not even greenery. I used to hide all my supplies from my husband. because I might have a problem with buying a lot. And if my business wasn't thriving, then why was I buying so much? Why was I hiding? Essentially, it was. Oh, I'm sorry. Whoa! I just lost my balance. That stinks. I'm sorry. Ain't that the truth? Yeah, I don't even care anymore. Like, I think what I'm going to have to hide from him this year is if I buy any more Christmas decor for my house. Oh, I have some terrible news about my medicine, but we won't get into that tonight. We'll talk about it Sunday. Okay, so stinking cute. Love that. Add some pizzazz. Thank you, Melody. Melody, do you use lanterns to decorate with? Yeah, I'm so glad that you told them no. I'm going to be making a lantern swag with these flip-flops if you hang out on Sunday. Melody, would you be upset if I didn't ship this till Monday? I can ship it sooner if I need to, because I can come up and work tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, on Saturday for a little bit. I might do the tutorial, or I just typically leave Fridays and Saturdays for family. We don't have a lot of family time. At all. But if someone wants it out like immediately, I will come up and pack an order. 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Unfortunately, the only times I can go live are at 9:30 at night. I'm sorry. I hate that for some people because I know that's super late. I'm not sure what time zone you're in, but it's the best I can do. Awesome, Carrie. That is so awesome. It's a lantern swag. So, real quick, essentially, it's a bow like this. I could do a lantern bow. A lantern bow would be $18, but I do lantern swags, and they're typically start around $30. So what it is it's a bow that you put on the lantern. But if I do a lantern swag, then it has greenery around the back side, and I would put in these flip-flop picks that match the the same as the wreath because I've got more flip-flop picks. That's a lot going on my desk. You probably can't see it. So a bow could be added to an order for $18. This bow has your ribbon in it, yes. And then you've got your lantern, and that's attached to it. You're going to need one. So I could do just bow, and those can be purchased in my shop right now, and it doesn't charge you any extra shipping. And let me go to the listing and make sure it's priced right because I have to change it around sometimes. Where's the bow? Yes, so there's a listing in there that says lantern bow. If you would like to add a matching lantern bow to your order, you just add it to your cart and you pay for it. And it's $18, no shipping added to it. And I just ship this with your wreath. But if you want a lantern swag, we'll probably make that Sunday. But yeah, a bow is just $18. But lantern swag start at 30. I have a bunch of lanterns and I've pulled them all off my porch. Not because I don't like them, because I keep using them for my business. Yeah, Missy, I'm still trying to figure out how to post. So I like things in threes. I don't know what you think about it, but I've got one on this side, one down here, and one at the bottom. I can add another one up here that would be 4, but I usually like things in odd numbers. What do you think? Okay, we could definitely do that. Thank you, Jessica. So I can add more to this if you would like, but I kind of like it where it's at. Carrie, do it. Steal it. That's fine. Perfect. All right, Melody. All right, everyone. I am finished for the night on this wreath. I need to tell Etsy that I've shipped an order before midnight. So, I don't have room to hang this up. I can. I will get pictures of this, and I will get them posted to Facebook and Instagram. And I'm also going to list all of the supplies over on Bookface and Instagram as well. Thank you. So all of this was part of a collaboration with TMIgifts. And if you want supplies from TMIgifts, there's a code for 25% off. Thank you, Ray Ray. But I'll get pictures of it all and everything. You are so welcome. Thank you so much, Melody. You essentially can hang it straight up and down where the flip-flops are straight. But you also can hang it at an angle. TMIgifts, and you can get 25% off with the code that Grace just pinned. Are we staying live long enough for me to pack this order, or do you want me to pack it without being live? It's pinned. The code is pinned. Or it was pinned. We can pin it again. Super fast. Usually they ship out the next business day. Or so, about that amount of time. A reasonable amount of time. dang bubble wrap. Perfect, Carrie. Awesome. If I'm not live, I can make a wreath in about an hour. About an hour and 15 minutes. Start to finish. But when I'm live, it takes me a lot longer. Absolutely. You can reach out to me on any of the social medias, or my email is also posted. But I can tell you right now, social media is better because it alerts me and it makes me keep up with answering. I'm ordering quiet tape from Amazon, and I'm also ordering a... Why do I have such a big box? I'm ordering quiet tape, and I'm ordering, what's it called? Label printer. A thermal printer. We don't want this box. I would need a lot more bubble wrap for that. We want this box. So yeah. Thermal printer and quiet tape is coming from Amazon. I don't know why it keeps getting stuck like that. We have like 10 minutes to get it shipped. We're on a time crunch, y'all. It's just because I answer, or I try to answer every question that there is. That's the only reason it takes a while. Shipping more bunnies. We have 3 bunnies left. If you're interested in a bunny, there's a coupon code for, it's spring 15, and you get 15% off, and it's on bunnies only. I have 1 large and 2 of the regular bunnies left. What was the question, Grace, that you responded to? Hey, John. These dang bunnies will be the death of me for shipping. Oh, I know, 5 minutes. I have to weigh it and measure it. Scissors. Just shipping. These 3 bunnies are made. They were from my craft show this past weekend, and that's what's left. I have 3 bunnies left. I've sold so many bunnies. I'm tired of shipping them. If you want me to be honest. We just finished our TMI collaborations. Live, and we're just trying to get this order packed. Go Shippo, go Shippo. Log in, sign in. Got a little aggressive. Okay. Janelle. Item. Package. Length. What a race against time. $12. $8.25. 18. £2. Trying to do it quickly. The bunnies were sweet. 2-day shipping. Buy it. Confirm purchase. $11.59. Download label. Update Etsy. Come on. Why are you not talking? Copy. Copy. I don't know if that got it in. Oh, I'm going to add it in. I had to tape it so I can measure it. It didn't feed over the shipping code, so I don't know that it made it. It is what it is, y'all. We tried. We're going to put it in there. We got to tape it all up. I was trying to get it measured. You have until midnight to get it to say that it's been shipped. My TMI theme today was summer, and it was flip-flops. Life is better in flip-flops. If I don't ship by midnight on my last day of shipping, then I don't get Star Seller. I don't get Star Seller on Etsy. And my thing is 3-day turnaround time. Thanks for hanging out with me so long, y'all. Y'all have been awesome. I don't think I spelled her name right. I didn't. Okay, that'll piss me off. It's still early. It's 12:03. It's based off my time zone. I spelled her name wrong. No one needs sleep. All right, y'all. I am done. You can watch me all night. Y'all are the sweetest. I've worked all night. Don't put it past me. All right. I'm done, y'all. We are all finished. I will get this order out tomorrow. All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out during the TMIgifts collaboration. I'm going to edit this part out of that when I post it on YouTube. Good night, y'all. Thank you.